how do you feel about that transitioning from amateurs to the pros, and then from, pro level shows to all the way to the Olympia?
So I definitely felt less pressure walking onto the national stage, like you said, because locally you're expected to walk in and win. Ironically, the show before I got my pro card, I lost at a regional or at a local show,
No
and it
way.
messed with my head so much.
Yeah.
Because I walked off stage, I was bawling. I told my coach, I'm like, we can't go to nationals in a week. Like I just fucking lost at a local level. Like how am I supposed to compete nationally? And then
Right.
it was a week or two later, I got my pro card.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so there wasn't as much pressure walking into nationals. The Olympia, some days I feel like there should be no pressure and I have no expectations. But then there's the competitor in me who does have expectations. I would love to hit top 10. Would love to. Don't know how realistic that's going to
Yeah.
be for me. It's going to kind of depend what they want and how they judge. Um, I know I'm realistic, right? I'm not going to be in the top five. That's not in the ballpark for me. If I could hit like that 10th place, 10th to 12th, somewhere in there, I think that's realistic. And that's like kind of my goal personally. When I start thinking about that, I feel a little bit of pressure on myself. Um,
Sure.
but I just want to prove that I belong there. And I don't know why to me that has to be a placing. I wish it wasn't, but it is. That's just how it is. I want to
Yeah.
do well once I get there. And that I think the pressure I'm going to have to really watch out for is after the Olympia, because I do plan on competing again to try and qualify for 27. So I'm going
Yep.
to walk into those shows. Like if I don't hit this qualification, you know, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's
that all makes
definitely a
sense.
roller coaster, and it just kind of changes day to day based on how I'm feeling.
That makes a lot of sense. But hey, the roller coaster is what's fun about it, right? Like,
Totally worth it. Totally worth the roller coaster.
yeah,
And that's what, when I'm feeling that, I'm like, this is a good problem to have. This is the best problem to have. It's the problem I asked for.
of course. 100%. Yeah. If you don't want any adversity, bodybuilding is just the wrong place for you to be.
Oh, for sure. For
It's
sure.
a huge mind fuck, like in every different way that there can be one.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people kind of look at competitors. If they've never competed before, they'll look at competitors on social media, and it's like they see the stage lighting and the tan and the crowd and like all this stuff, and it looks all, very like glorified. And I think
Right.
they really like that, and they don't really take into consideration like the day to day throughout prep, and the self doubt and like the stress
Yeah.
and all those other kind of things that
You
lead to
better
the
have
point.
your finances in line. You better have your relationships in line. I see people jumping in a prep without those things in alignment, and it comes to bite you in the butt.
Big
You better
time.
have your mental health on. You better have a plan for that because it's
100%.
going to get hard. It's going to get hard mentally. I don't know anyone who walks through prep and is like, oh yeah, I've never had an intrusive thought in my life. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that
just
doesn't
not a
exist.
thing. No, it doesn't. Like your demons come out in prep. That's what I tell people. So get into counseling, address things before you're in prep
For
because that
sure.
is when they will show their heads for sure if you have.